Alright, we start with number 4, the absolute value principle, and you can find this on page 2. Okay, starting page 2 on. It's saying that for any positive number p and any algebraic expression x, variable x, 1, the solution of absolute value of x, the variable, is equal to p is x equal to negative p or x equal to p. Okay? Second is saying the equation of the absolute value equal to 0 is equivalent to x equal to 0. And the last one is the equation of the absolute value of x equal to negative p has no solution. Okay? So let's start with this example right here. Solve absolute value of x minus 6 equal to negative 8. Now, which principle you're going to apply? Now this value right here, remember that p is positive, okay? Positive number p. So p right here is positive. We have negative, so we cannot use the first principle. Second one, we have the p right here. This is not p, okay? This is not p. P it positive mean greater than 0. So p is greater than 0. So we cannot use the second principle. Look at the third one. Look at that. This time, negative time a positive p is negative, right? So this right-hand side right here is negative, which satisfies this right-hand side in this example. So for this principle, we have the equations of this has no solution. So all you need to do is say no solution. Makes sense to you, right? Because remember, absolute value of a number, okay? Absolute value of number, for this case, absolute value of x minus 6, okay, is always greater than 0 or equal to 0, okay? It's never a negative number. It cannot be a negative number. And again, remember absolute value represents distance. So distance from A to B is always positive, right? There cannot be a negative distance. So that means for this equation, there's no solution because absolute value are always non-negative, meaning it's always greater than or equal to 0, meaning the okay. So again, the answer for this problem is there is no solution. And if you wonder why, it's because the absolute values are always greater than or equal to 0. It cannot have a negative number. It cannot equal to a negative number. Okay. So that's example. I have another example here. Solve absolute value of x equal to 0. So which principle you're going to use? 0, right? P is positive, so P is not 0. You cannot use the first one. Look at that, second one. Not the third, right? The third is negative. So we're going to use this one. So the equation of absolute value of x equal to 0 is equivalent to x equal to 0. So the solution, x equal to 0, is the solution. Okay? Now to help you understand what it means, remember the absolute value, it means a distance from something to something, right? You think about x is equivalent to x minus 0. So what it's saying is that the distance between x to 0, or from 0 to x, okay? So we draw a number line, okay? So x is something, some number we don't know, okay? X is some number we don't know. It can be on the right-hand side, positive. It can be on the negative side, negative, okay? So we don't know what x is. All we know that the distance between x, okay, to 0 is 0. So the distance between the two is 0. So that means, if anyone tell you like the distance between two numbers 0, meaning what? It means that x is right at this number. That means x is equal to 0, okay? Because there's no distance between, right? If their distance means a and b between, right? From this point to this point, if there's no distance, or the distance equals 0, that means the 2 points right here actually represent the same point. Okay? So that means x equal to 0, or 0 equal to x, which we have the answer right here.